Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to the channel, beauties. So glad to have you guys here. Today we are doing a shop my stash video. I wanted to do something nice and bronzy, kind of a lit from within type of look. Nice neutral eye, a popping lip, popping cheeks, as you can see. So we're shopping my stash today, playing around in some makeup, some new things, not a lot, but mostly things that I've had for a while to get a nice flawless base and really just see how we can get this nice glowy type of look. So if you're interested to see how I got this look, I hope that you will keep watching. If you're new here, hey, my name is Lydia Marie. I mainly do beauty content for women over 40, but all are welcome here on the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get into this look because as you can see, it's popping. All right, I'm gonna start off with my brows. I got this pencil from Ulta. This is the NYX Powder Brow Pencil. I'm pretty sure this is one of the newer ones because it's a pencil formula and not like a gel or stick liner. And I got the shade, for some reason, Ash Brown, because I felt like my brows have been looking a little too dark. And I got a little lighter shade. I kind of like the contrast. Oh, it's a nice soft pencil of a lighter shade brow. So we're just going to try that. Oh, it's very soft. It fills it in really nice. And I think these are like $8. Not too bad. Definitely on brand for NYX pricing. But yeah, just a nice little soft brow. I'm going to start off with the rest of this Danessa Myricks Juicy Boost Yummy Skin Glow Serum, and this is in the shade Main Squeeze. This is almost done. You probably heard it just squish a little bit, but you guys, I have decided that I don't think I'm gonna get anything from the Sephora sale. My pockets are not aligning with the time frame of the sale. And then I really just, a lot of things I've been getting lately have been from Ulta. So I haven't really been, you know, needing a lot. And again, like I said, I just don't need a lot. The one thing I really wanted was the Chris Collins Chris Collins fragrance, and that's still going to be in my cart. I think I'm just going to save it to when I get a job, and I'm going to treat myself to that perfume. Yeah, so I'm looking at my pockets, and I'm looking at the timeline of the sale, and I'm like, I don't know. We'll see what happens, you know, in the next week, because the sale is over. Today is the 8th, so the sale is over on the 14th. And I was like, we'll see what happens. But at this point, if I'm not able to shop the sale, I'm not really pressed about it. And that's the long and short for me. So it will be okay either way. But over here on this channel, I am still very much shopping my stash, because I don't know if you heard, but things are quite expensive nowadays. And with me, you know, on a mission to hit pan on like my eyeshadows and have more empty foundation bottles and stuff like that, I just want to use what I have and really make a dent in my stash. So I went over my hyperpigmentation with the Huda Beauty. Don't know why I did that in reverse after the Danessa Myricks, but it's fine. We're moving on. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Luminous Foundation. I have the shade 310. Yeah, 310. This foundation works really well going along with the soft lit from within type of theme. Yeah, this is, like I said, the shade 312. I really enjoy this one. They discontinued, I guess, the matte one. I guess they did. I'm not sure. I thought I heard somebody say that. The matte one never worked for me. So when I emptied out one, like I told y'all before, I went and got this as a replacement. I was like, when I finish one foundation, the next foundation I'm buying is the Fenty one. And I really like this one. It really gives you a nice candlelit type of glow. Really, really does. And a nice medium finish. So it's not too full coverage. It's definitely not mattifying. But if you're an oily girl, you can still wear this foundation. It's not going to give you a greasy type of look. It's really just going to give you a lit, healthy skin type of glow. But the color match is low-key perfect. We love that. So this is still one of my favorite foundations. For concealer, I'm going to use the Sephora Best Skin Ever Glow Concealer. If you're looking for a concealer to get from Sephora and you need something that gives you a nice finish but not super mattifying, I like the Best Skin Ever Glow more so than the original Best Skin Ever. The Best Skin Ever original formula is very mattifying. It covers a lot, but it was too matte for me on my skin. And yeah, I was like, but when they came out with this one, like right in time for the winter sale last year, it was perfect. And I know it's going to be a good one for the spring and summer. And I'm in the shade, this is the shade 32. And as you can see, it's more skin-like, so more peachy toned. So it'll do some color correcting as well. For my brightening, I'm going to go in with this Morphe Wake Up and Makeup. Wake Up Artist is what it's called. And I'm going to conceal down here. Let me tell you guys what I do want to try though, and I'm waiting. I just know that Ulta is going to come with some type of promotion any day now. MAC has been releasing so many new products. They reformulated their lip gloss to make them less sticky. They just re-released the MAC Studio Fix foundation that I just bought a new one in the old formula. Ugh. But they said that this one, the newer one, is more cream to powder type, so it works better for dry skin and it's more of a natural finish versus a more matte. I was like, MAC, you have my attention. Like, that is what I'm talking about. I do want to try that eventually, but I'm always going to wait and see if Ulta has some sort of points promotion or something, or even MAC, or even Belk. If you guys have a Belk or a Nordstrom, I mean, not a Nordstrom, a department store that sells MAC, check the MAC counter there, because sometimes they'll have a good 30% off or something. But yeah, I'm waiting for a coupon or something because I want to try the new blush, their new lip gloss, and definitely that new Studio Fix powder. Those two concealers together look really pretty. They're both very glowy, very radiant, sticking with the theme. Love that. Yeah, MAC is on my radar. They are on my radar of some of their new products, and I love that after all these years they're still, you know, coming back and making their things current, because MAC is, you know, it's MAC. Like, when has MAC quality ever been bad? And let me tell you something, girl, if I find my MAC Pro card anywhere around this house, I'm gonna see how I can reactivate it. When I got that MAC Pro card, you know how much money that saved me? And it was amazing. It was like, I feel elite because I got my MAC Pro card and I don't know where I had it. The last time I saw it, I lived in Texas, but I don't know. You never know. It may be around here somewhere. We'll see. Those two concealers mixed together look really nice. Let's move on. I forget which one of you all told me you picked up the L'Oreal Pink Setting Powder. Let me know how you like it, because I personally have not been able to put it down, especially on days like this where my under eye has a little brightness, but I don't need a lot. I'm still using what's in the top, but I really like this L'Oreal formula, like a lot. It's just so pretty, and even though it's pink, you would think it would change the color of the concealer, but it doesn't. It literally just adds to the brightness. And yes, I'm 49 and I still like a bright under eye. I don't know what to tell you. I like a good bright under eye. Not unnaturally so, just like a, you know, a lit one. But I have been enjoying this pink powder a lot. So if you got it, let me know how you like it. I'm going to set all over my face with the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder because it does have a radiance. But first, we're going to do some bronzing with one of the Milani Cheek Kiss bronzers. I have the shade Spicy Season, which is the darker one. And then I have the shade Spilling Tea, which I think I'm going to go with this one. It's more of a neutral yellow tone. So I think I'm going to do this one for just a little bit of bronzing. Alright, so I let my face set. I gave my face a quick spritz with the MAC Fix Plus. But look how good everything just looks cohesive, bright, fresh. We love that. So with this one, I have barely made a dent in this, apparently. Oh my gosh. You see why I'm shopping my stash? Anyway, this is the one, like I said, spilling tea. I used to call it sipping tea, and Milani politely corrected me, but it's fine. And we're just gonna go in with the Sephora number 88 bronzer brush. This is really good for cream products, by the way. It's got a nice dense head, so it doesn't move the product all the way around. Really pretty. And it just looks nice and natural, like I said, because it does have that golden undertone. So it's not a dark bronze, but it's just a nice luminous bronze. Because I'm going to tell you what we're going to use. I'm going to tell you what we're going to use. We're going to use this NYX Buttermilk highlighter. I don't know if I did the video on here, but I definitely did it on my TikTok and Instagram. We're going to use this. And they are great. Have you guys tried these new Morphe blushes? These are the Cheek Thrill blushes. I've seen them. I finally waited for them to get in the store. And my Ulta had them, and I got the shade Beach Bonfire. Look at the packaging. No, I know that's right, Morphe. Look at that. I know that's right. So this is the shade Beach Bonfire. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. And it has 3 in here. It has a cream, the shimmery highlight, and then the powder. So we're gonna try these on. Yeah, I wanna do this. This is peach. Yeah, let's try these. These are so pretty. I love the sturdy packaging. Of course, it has the mirror in the back. So let's try this on. Should we do some swatches of it first? Oh, that's a nice, it's like a creamy type of blush. It's like a cream to powder. Oh, and this is definitely creamy highlighter. Ooh. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. And this is the cream. Girl. Okay, we gotta try it out. We gotta try it on. I'm gonna take this one first at the bottom. I love a good peachy pink. That is pretty. We like it. Okay, let's go into the middle. Should we go into the middle or should we go into this? I don't know. I'm gonna do it in order. You know what? Come for the girls, Morphe. Come for them. And it's pigmented without being overwhelming. You feel me? But look, it's not settling into my texture. Ooh, let's do the top one. Because look. And I'm trying to build it up. I'm just putting it on. Come for the girls. I'm not mad, Morphe. What? That's really pretty though, honestly. Without all the fanfare, that's really pretty. And I'm just gonna do a little bit more of this powder because I want to see what it can really do. Yeah. Okay. And let's do the other side just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. Again, I'm taking the bottom one, which I think is like a cream to powder. And I love a peach blush, but this is running a little bit pink to me, which is okay. It's okay. And then the highlighter in the middle. So for the highlighter, I'm going to kind of take it on the edge here. And I'm going to place it just a little bit higher up. But it feels really nice. Girl. Do we need to use the NYX if we're using this? I don't know. Okay. I'm not mad at it. To be honest, I'm not mad. And look how creamy they are. Oh man. This is really pretty. What do you guys think? And the more I applied and layered it, but I do believe you can just wear one and done, or like you can just do the top, the cream, and top it with the powder, or do the powder first and top it with the cream, and then do the highlight maybe on your brow bone or something, switch it up. But I like all 3 together because I like my blush to blush, and I think Morphe gave us that. Yeah, not mad at this at all. Now I'm gonna go and, like I said, set everything, and I'm pressing my Sephora Micro Smooth powder into place, and I'm just kind of gonna go around. I think that blush is really giving the star of the show. I'm not mad at this at all. And I'm just gonna press, especially right here where my smile lines are, but really just pressing everything into place. I really like the way that blush looks. They have a vibrant red in that collection from Morphe that I've been eyeing, but that may be, I'm a little intimidated by that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated by that red one. I think this peachy one is gorgeous. Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's do some eyeshadow using the Nude Mood palette from ColourPop. I pulled this out. I haven't worn this in a while, but I really do enjoy this as a one and done type of shadow look. Going in with the shade Dare to Wear. And I use the concealer as my eyeshadow primer. Nothing else too crazy. This Dare to Wear is literally my eyelid tone, so it's really just giving me a little bit more of a base. And I'm going to just go all over my eyelid with that to even out the tone of my lid. Like so. And I think this brush is from Urban Decay. It came in an eyeshadow palette, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's from Urban Decay. I just pulled out a round brush, but you can do this with a fluffy brush or with a brush like this. Girl, I've been driving Instacart. Why do my nails look so bad? And I haven't put on any press-ons because I'm like, I'm always picking up groceries and such. But I'm like, can I do both? Because I'm really tired of my nails looking like nubs. Actually, I'm going to go in with the shade Au Naturel on a small taper brush, and I'm going to take that to my lash line because we're going to keep it as neutral as possible. And I'm just going to take it kind of in the corner here. See what I'm doing? And the brush is kind of a smaller taper brush, so it gives you a little bit more control. And we're just going to go right here in the corner and kind of build up some color. Like that. Keep it nice and cute, right? This palette is very, very pretty. It's still available at Ulta. I'm so glad ColourPop kept this one because, you know, ColourPop will discontinue their small palettes in a heartbeat. But this is still one that you can get at Ulta. And it's a good one. It's a nice nude shadow. Every day, pop it in your purse. Do your makeup at your desk type of eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take the other side of this flat brush, and I think we're going to do two of these colors. We're just going to dip into this one and this one. So I'm going to do this one first, and then this coconutty shade right here. They do have names on them. And I'm just going to keep it super light, almost like a light, like a, what can I say? Eyeliner, like an eyeliner. And I'm just going to kind of do it like that. Keep this look, this eyeliner. Girl, what is going on? The eyeshadow look. We're going to keep this eyeshadow look. Wow. Need a nap much? Oh my God. Okay, we're going to keep it cute. We're just going to kind of do it on the edge there. Kind of like a nice eyeliner. Because it's not a bold look. It's just a nice, neutral, pretty look. I haven't done a neutral glam in a minute. Y'all know that. But I was just feeling like Luminous today. I'll take a little bit just in the corner of my eye here. I like this. I recently learned a trick from watching Danessa Myrick's TikTok. She was doing a bridal trial for somebody, and she said the girls had dark circles, and she said instead of adding more concealer, if you want to take the focus away from your dark under eye circles, to add a brown eyeshadow underneath your eye. So not in your waterline, but like right here, and soften it up. And that will take away the focus from any dark circles. And you know, if Danessa said it, it's true. Okay? So I'm just going to use this same chocolate shade in the palette. Super easy. And I'm using a Real Technique super, super teeny tiny smudge brush to get that dark shadow here. Okay. Well, let's move on. Extender mascara from e.l.f. This is a very good tubing mascara. And a tubing mascara is really, really good for people like me who have baby lashes. It really, the tubing technology grips the lash, so it gets the mascara coated all the way around that lash. And it really gives it a nice lift and volume. Plus, this mascara is like maybe $10. So the Fenty lip balm, the Fenty gloss balm lip oils are having a moment again. These released, I think, last year, last summer or last spring, somewhere like that. But she just released some new shades in this oil. I still have the one that I have, which is the, I think it's, I forget the name, copper something like that. So I'm thinking we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Pencil as my lip liner, this chocolatey shade. I will have the shades linked below. I'm sorry if I can't remember them right off the top of my head, but y'all know the description box is always full to the brim with everything that I am using. But I like this lip pencil color because it's more like a honey shade. So if you're someone like me who has two-tone lips where it's darker on the outside, this will help neutralize your lip color. And these $2 pencils, they stay all day. When they're on, they're on. And I really like those a lot. So I'm just filling in a little bit. And then let's use this Fenty lip oil. And these are more hydrating than the gloss bombs, and the applicator is flat, so you can really get in there. And this is what this looks like. Gorgeous. And she just released some new shades. I did see that one shade, the purpley shade, in the store at Sephora when I was doing Instacart. Actually, I was getting Instacart for someone in the store, and I was looking around at the same time, and I saw that purple one. It is nice. Excuse that, all that outside noise, but let's go ahead and put this on. These are really nice. Really nice lip oils. And I love how the applicator is flat, so it gets so much on there. Yeah, and they have a lot of pigment for a lip oil. Very nice. Now I think we could go ahead and get a little bit into this NYX Buttermilk highlighter. I just feel like we have to do it. I don't know. It's just sitting in front of me and it's calling my name. Let's just put a little bit on and see what happens. Okay, y'all ready? Don't be scared. It's fine. I can't, and like I said, I don't know if this is like in a shorts video on here. It may be. I don't know, but it's definitely on my Instagram. If it's not on YouTube already, I will post my first reaction in shorts to this. So because it is a highlighter, I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose and really give myself a nice boop. This is one of the colors that I liked because it did not have the glitter particles. While it does have the sheen to it to give it the highlighter look, it doesn't have glitter. So it's very smooth. It really does give me MAC gold deposit vibes. And I'm going to put it up here since I already have that. And just go, yeah. Just a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just a little bit, okay? We're gonna pop it right over there and go right back here. See? Summertime. It's giving summer. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. I gave my face a final spritz with my NYX Face Glue Setting Spray, which I love. I have other videos to film, even though it's almost 5 o'clock, but that's fine. But this is what we are looking like. A nice, luminous, lit from within. I think this is a really good look that you could wear to work, even to out to drinks. You can switch up the lip because you have a neutral eye and things like that. I really like that brown shadow on the bottom and that Morphe blush though. Wow. I'm gonna have to do some more with that. That's really pretty. And I'm just fanning myself to let this dry down. But this is the final look, beauties. What do we think? I think everything came together really nicely. Very nice, neutral, bronzy type of look. Almost ready for the summertime. I like it. I like it. If you made it this far in the video, as usual, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Every single thing will be linked down below. Everything is in stock. Everything is still available. Nothing is limited edition. So check the description box for all the shades, colors, etc. Everything will be linked down below. I appreciate you guys tuning in with me, shopping my stash, catching up on some chit chat, and doing a little bronzy glow from within type of makeup look. I truly appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a thing. And I'll be back with another video very, very soon. Bye.